We lost. We lost.
Yeah, you lost bad. But you know what? I think this game revolves around one word, and it's timing. And it came in all three facets of the game. Let me explain real quick. First, on offense, you spoke about not running the ball. You're absolutely right. You didn't run the ball at all. I don't think Zeke could have run much because he stunk this last half of the season, but you didn't run. And if your offense does not run, you are 11-0 when your offense runs for over 100 yards. Dak is 31-0 if your team has more rushing attempts than passing attempts. When you don't run the ball, your offense is not on time. The timing is off. Then you can't get the ball to your number one guy, the guy who wears 88, Mr. C.D. Lamb. You can't give it to him until almost halftime because y'all's timing it off. You finally get him to catch the daggone ball, and what happens? There's a penalty, holding, bring it back. And then even C.D. Lamb, when you try to run the ball, it has an illegal motion penalty, and you got to bring it back. That's that kind of timing. Now let's go to your special teams. Your special teams, they actually didn't do that bad. Zerline, Greg the Leg, got a field goal. He didn't do terrible. He got extra points. He didn't do terrible. Okay. And your punter had a couple times where he nailed them deep in their own territory. He caught and cornered it. And even one time, your punter ran a successful fake punt. And then on cue or right on time, your team is completely stupid and decides to leave your punt team on the field for what? For no reason. And then takes them out right quick. And what happens? They ran out of time. Huh? Okay? They lost that. Well, now here's the third part of it, and it's your defense. Your defense was wrong. They were bad, and the time was off. They didn't start until there was already a lot of time, already past halftime, okay? Then, by the time they started getting into it, you know what they started to do? They started to mess with time, okay? First and foremost, the number one thing that was a problem in this game, we all know, is penalties. You know how many penalties you had in this game, Janae? I'll tell you, 14 penalties. Did you know, Janae, that ties a record for a playoff game? Time, okay? Secondly, untimely penalties. You had two defensive holding penalties. What in the what are you holding on defense? And I'm not talking about corners. I'm not talking about safeties. I'm talking about D linemen. On one play, you guys have been shutting them down on the run, and they're trying to run out the clock. And what happens? Mr. Gregory wants to tackle the O-lineman. Dude, how much work did they put in bringing you back, and now you want to tackle an O-lineman? Come on, that's the wrong time. And then they're driving down the field, third down, and, incomplete pass. Oh, man. Finally, you can get off the field. Wait, no. Flag. Illegal hands to the face. Bad timing. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go to the most glaring bad issue of time. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
To get to the quarterback here. Prescott takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out.
Well, they'll be able to clock this. They were planning for it. It's down. Oh, my gosh.
The official gets in the way. The game's over.
Gosh.
The game is over.
Oh, he did.
Oh, they're going to look at this.
It's going to be over because the umpire has to touch the ball. Of course, that's ridiculous for a game to end like that, Jim. Wow, I am livid if I'm a Cowboy fan and if I'm a Niners fan.
That's the end of the game. The game is over. The game is over.
And at long last, Janae, time. You ran out of time because your quarterback, who only needed a couple yards to then get down and have enough time to throw a Hail Mary, decides to try to run for 20 yards or so and then get down with not enough time. You ran out of time on the game and on your season, Janae. Time. You don't have any more.
How long did you work on that segment? I want to know how long from last night to today did you work on that time segment?
Let's go.